Life is not meant to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. The challenges you face, the obstacles in your path, they're not there to break you. They're there to make you, to forge you into the person you were always meant to become. You see, many of us have been sold a lie. A lie that says success should come quickly, that our dreams should manifest overnight. But I'm here to tell you that's not how greatness is born. Greatness is born in the crucible of difficulty, in the furnace of adversity. Think about it. Have you ever achieved anything truly wild without effort, without struggle? Without moments where you wanted to give up? Of course not. Because that's not how growth happens. That's not how champions are made. When you plant the seed in the ground, it doesn't become a mighty oak overnight. It has to push through the soil, break through the surface, endure storms and droughts. And it's in that process, in that struggle, that it develops its strength, its resilience, and you are no different. Your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, they're the seeds of your potential. But they will grow into reality without effort, without persistence, without you pushing through the hard times. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but it's too hard. I'm not strong enough. I don't have what it takes. Let me tell you something that's a lie. That's fear talking. That's doubt trying to hold you back. Every single one of you has greatness within you. Every single one of you has the potential to achieve extraordinary things. But that potential isn't going to unlock itself. You have to turn the key. You have to embrace the challenge. Remember, diamonds aren't formed in comfort. They're formed under immense pressure deep in the earth. And you, my friend, you're a diamond in the making. The pressure you feel, the hardships you face, they're not there to crush you. They're there to shape you, to refine you, to make you shine. But here's the thing. It's a choice. You have to choose to see the difficulty as an opportunity. You have to choose to see the obstacle as a chance to grow stronger. You have to choose to keep pushing when everything in you wants to quit. Let me tell you a story. Back in my day, I knew a young man who dreamed of becoming a world-class athlete. He had the talent, he had the passion, but he lacked discipline. He thought his natural abilities would be enough. For years, he coasted on his talent. He'd show up to practice when he felt like it. He'd train half-heartedly. He'd party when he should have been resting. And you know what? He remained mediocre. Then one day, he had a wake-up call. He realized that if he wanted to be great, he had to do what great athletes do. He had to embrace the hard work. He had to welcome the pain of training. He had to choose discipline over comfort. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. There were days when his muscles screamed in protest. There were mornings when his bed seemed far more appealing than the track. There were moments when he questioned if it was all worth it. But he persisted. He pushed through the pain. He showed up every single day, rain or shine. He did the work when no one was watching, and slowly but surely, he began to transform. Not just physically, but mentally. He developed a resilience, a mental toughness that set him apart. 2 years later, he wasn't just competing at the national level. He was winning. He was breaking records. He was inspiring others with his dedication, his discipline, his unwavering commitment to excellence. Now, was it easy? No. Was it comfortable? Absolutely not. But was it worth it? You bet it was, because in embracing the difficulty, in choosing the hard path, he didn't just become a better athlete, he became a better person. He discovered what he was truly capable of. And that's what I want for each and every one of you. I want you to discover your true potential. I want you to uncover the greatness that lies within you. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to embrace the difficulty. You see, life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. And creation is never easy. It requires effort. It demands sacrifice. It necessitates perseverance. Think about any great achievement in human history. The pyramids of Egypt, the Great Wall of China, landing on the moon. Do you think these were easy feats? Do you think they were accomplished without struggle, without setbacks, without... Of course not. They were monumental challenges. They required vision, dedication, and an unwavering commitment to pushing through obstacles. But that's precisely why they're so remarkable. That's why they've stood the test of time. That's why they inspire us to this day. Your life, your dreams, your goals, they're your pyramids, they're your great walls, they're your moonshots. And yes, achieving them is going to be hard. It's supposed to be hard. It will easily, everyone will do. The difficulty is what makes it great. Now, I'm not saying you should seek out hardship for its own sake. I'm not advocating for unnecessary suffering. What I'm saying is that when difficulty comes up, and it will come, don't run from it. Don't hide from it. Don't wish it away. Embrace it. Welcome it. Use it. Because here's the truth. It's in overcoming difficulties that we discover our strength. It's in facing challenges that we develop our skills. It's in pushing through obstacles that we build our confidence. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. When you first start, it's hard. You wobble, you fall, you scrape your knees. It's uncomfortable. It's frustrating, but you keep at it. You keep trying. The difficulty you faced didn't break you. It made you a cyclist. The same principle applies to every area of life. Whether you're starting a business, pursuing a degree, working on a relationship, or trying to improve your health, it's going to be hard. There will be failures. There will be moments when you want to give up. But I'm here to tell you, don't give up. Don't back down. Don't let the difficulty defeat you. Let it drive you. Let it motivate you. Let it shape you into the person you're meant to become. You see, success isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about how you handle them when they come. It's about your attitude, your mindset, your perspective. When you face a challenge, do you see it as a problem or an opportunity? When you encounter an obstacle, do you view it as a roadblock or a stepping stone? When you experience a setback, do you treat it as a failure or a lesson? The choice is yours. And make no mistake, it is a choice. You can choose to be a victim of your circumstances, or you can choose to be the master of your fate. You can choose to let difficulties defeat you, or you can choose to let them develop you. I want you to understand something fundamental. Difficulty is not your enemy. Comfort is. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Comfort is the adversary of progress. Comfort is the antagonist of greatness. When you're comfortable, you're not growing. When you're comfortable, you're not learning. When you're comfortable, you're not becoming the best version of yourself. That's why life is supposed to be hard. That's why challenges come our way. They're not there to break us down. They're there to build us up. They're not there to hold us back. They're there to propel us forward. But here's the catch. This only works if you have the right mindset. If you approach difficulties with fear, with resentment, with a desire to avoid them at all costs, you'll miss out on their transformative power. Instead, I want you to approach difficulties with courage, with determination, with a hunger for growth. I want you to see them not as burdens to bear, but as opportunities to seize. Not as problems to solve, but as challenges to overcome. When you shift your perspective in this way, something magical happens. The very things that once seemed like obstacles become the fuel for your success. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable become the stepping stones to your greatness. Let me give you an example. In the world of business, disruption is a constant threat. New technologies, changing consumer behaviors, economic shifts, these can all pose significant challenges to established companies. Now, some businesses see these challenges as threats. They resist change. They cling to old ways of doing things, and more often than not, they get left behind. But other businesses, they see these challenges as opportunities. They embrace change. They innovate. They adapt. And in doing, the same principle applies to your personal life. The difficulties you face, the challenges that come your way, they're not there to derail you. They're there to redirect you, to push you towards new opportunities, new ways of thinking, But here's the thing. This doesn't happen automatically. It requires a conscious choice on your part, a choice to embrace the difficulty, a choice to welcome the challenge, a choice to see the opportunity in the obstacle. And let me tell you, making that choice isn't always easy. It's much simpler to complain about our problems. It's much more comfortable to blame our circumstances. It's much easier to wish for an easier life. But that's not what champions do. That's not what leaders do. That's not what world changers do. Champions embrace the challenge. Leaders rise to the occasion. World changers see difficulty as an opportunity to make a difference. So I ask you, which will you be? Will you be the person who shrinks in the face of difficulty? Or will you be the one who rises to meet it head on? Will you be the one who wishes for an easier life? Or will you be the one who commits to becoming stronger, more resilient, more capable of handling whatever life throws your way? The choice is yours. And it's a choice you must make every single day. Because life isn't going to get easier. The world isn't going to slow down. The challenges aren't going to stop coming. But you can get stronger. You can get smarter. You can get better at handling whatever comes your way. And that's the secret. That's the key to not just surviving in this world, but thriving in it. It's not about waiting for the storms to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about developing the strength to handle the weight of your dreams. It's about building the resilience to weather any storm. It's about cultivating the mindset that sees opportunity in every difficulty. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. What if I fail? What if I try my hardest and still come up short? Let me tell you something. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every great achievement, every remarkable success story is built on a foundation of failures. The Wright brothers crashed countless times before they achieved flight. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before he successfully created. Individuals didn't succeed despite their failures. They succeeded because of their failures, because each failure taught them something. Each setback gave them new insight. Each difficulty made them stronger, more determined, more resolved to achieve their goals. And that's the mindset I want you to adopt. I want you to see failure not as a final verdict, but as feedback. Not as a stop sign, but as a detour. Not as a reason to give up, but as a challenge to step up. Because here's the truth. The only real failure in life is the failure to try. The only true defeat is giving up. As long as you're still in the game, as long as you're still pushing forward, you haven't failed. You're just in the process of succeeding. So embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenge. See the opportunity in the obstacle. Because that's where growth happens. That's where character is formed. That's where greatness is born. Remember, diamonds are created under pressure. Steel is forged in fire. And champions are made in the crucible of difficulty. You have greatness within you. You have potential beyond your wildest dreams. But that potential will remain dormant unless you're willing to do the work. Unless you're willing to face the challenges. Unless you're willing to embrace the fact that it's supposed to be hard. So the next time you face a difficulty, the next time you encounter an obstacle, the next time you feel like giving up, remember this: it's supposed to be hard. The difficulty isn't there to break you, it's there to make you, to shape you, to transform you into the person you're meant to become. Embrace it, welcome it, use it, let it fuel your growth, let it drive your progress, let it be the catalyst for your success. Because in the end, it's not about having an easy life. It's about having a meaningful life, a life of purpose, a life of impact, a life that makes a difference. And that kind of life, it's not built on comfort. It's not achieved through ease. It's forged in the fires of difficulty. It's sculpted by the hammer of challenges. It's polished by the grit of perseverance. So I challenge you today, don't wish for an easier life. Wish for the strength to handle a difficult one. Don't pray for fewer problems. Pray for more wisdom to solve them. Don't ask for smaller challenges. Ask for a bigger capacity to overcome them. Because that's where true growth happens. That's where real progress is made. That's where lasting success is achieved. Remember, life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's not about avoiding difficulties. It's about using them as stepping stones to your dreams. So embrace the hard times. Welcome the challenges. See the opportunities and the obstacles. Because that's what champions do. That's what leaders do. That's what world changers do. And you, my friend, you have the potential to be all those things and more. But it starts with a choice. A choice to see difficulty not as your enemy, but as your ally. A choice to embrace the hard times, not run from them. A choice to become not just a success story, but an inspiration to others. So I ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to embrace the difficulty? Are you ready to welcome the challenges? Are you ready to see the opportunities and the obstacles? Because if you are, if you can make that shift in your mindset, if you can embrace the fact that it's supposed to be hard, then there's no limit to what you can achieve. There's no dream too big, no goal too lofty, no ambition too grand. You have greatness within you. You have the potential to achieve extraordinary things. But that potential isn't going to unlock itself. You have to turn the key. You have to do the work. You have to embrace the difficulty. So go out there and face your challenges head on. Embrace the hard times. Welcome the difficulties. Use them as fuel for your growth, as catalysts for your success. Remember, it's supposed to be hard, but you're supposed to be able to handle it. You're supposed to grow through it. You're supposed to become stronger, wiser, better because of it. So don't shy away from the difficult times. Don't run from the challenges. Don't wish for an easier life. Instead, commit to becoming a stronger person. Commit to growing through your difficulties. Commit to using every challenge, every setback, every obstacle as a stepping stone to your dreams. Because that's what winners do. That's what champions do. That's what world changers do. And that's what I believe you can do. So go out there and embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenges. See the opportunities in the obstacles. And watch as you transform not just your circumstances, but yourself in the process. Remember, it's not about having an easy life. It's about having a life of purpose, a life of impact, a life that makes a difference. And that kind of life, it's supposed to be hard, but it's also supposed to be worth it. So embrace the journey. Embrace the struggle. Embrace the growth, because that's where true success lies. That's where real fulfillment is found. That's where lasting impact is made. You have greatness within you. Now go out there and let the world see it. Embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenges and become the person you were always meant to be. Because you are capable of extraordinary things. You have the potential to achieve remarkable success. You have the power to make a lasting impact on this world. But it all starts with a choice. A choice to see difficulty not as your enemy, but as your teacher. A choice to welcome challenges not as burdens, but as opportunities. A choice to embrace the fact that it's supposed to be hard, because that's how you become great. So make that choice today. Embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenges. See the opportunities in the obstacles, and watch as you transform not just your circumstances, but yourself in the process. Remember, the greatest victories are won in the hardest battles. The most inspiring stories come from the toughest journeys. The most impactful lives are forged in the fires of difficulty. So don't wish for an easier life. Wish for the strength to handle a difficult one. Don't pray for fewer problems. Pray for more wisdom to solve them. Don't ask for smaller challenges. Ask for a bigger capacity to overcome them. Because that's where true growth happens. That's where real progress is made. That's where lasting success is achieved. You have greatness within you. Now go out there and let the world see it. Embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenges and become the person you were always meant to be. The world is waiting for you. Your destiny is calling. Your potential is yearning to be unleashed. It's time to answer that call. It's time to step into your greatness. But remember, this journey isn't for the faint of heart. It's for those who are willing to push beyond their limits, to stretch themselves in ways they never thought possible. It's for those who understand that true growth happens outside of their comfort zone. Think about the last time you achieved something significant. Was it easy? Did it come without effort? Of course not. It required dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to face challenges head on. That's the essence of personal growth and achievement. Now imagine applying that same level of commitment and determination to every aspect of your life. Imagine waking up each day with a burning desire to become better than you were yesterday. Imagine facing each obstacle, not with dread, but with excitement for the opportunity it presents. This is the mindset of champions. This is the attitude of world changers. And it's a mindset that's available to each and every one of you. But let's be clear, this isn't about striving for perfection. Perfection is an illusion, a mirage that keeps you constantly chasing but never arriving. Instead, this is about progress. It's about consistent daily improvements that compound over time to create extraordinary results. Think of it like building a house. You don't construct it all at once. You lay one brick at a time, day after day. Some days you might lay more bricks than others. Some days you might even have to tear down and rebuild a section. But as long as you keep laying bricks, keep moving forward, eventually you'll have a magnificent structure. Your life, your dreams, your goals, they're the house you're building. Each action you take, each challenge you overcome, each lesson you learn. These are the bricks. And the more consistently you lay these bricks, the more impressive your life structure becomes. But here's the key. You have to keep laying bricks even when you don't feel like it. Especially when you don't feel like it. Because that's when real character is built. That's when true strength is developed. It's easy to work hard when you're feeling motivated, when everything is going your way. But what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary is the ability to push through when times are tough, when motivation is low, when obstacles seem insurmountable. That's why embracing difficulty is so crucial. Because it's in those moments of challenge, those times of struggle, that you have the opportunity to prove to yourself what you're truly capable of. Every time you push through a difficult situation, every time you overcome an obstacle, you're not just solving a problem, you're building your capacity to handle even greater challenges in the future. You're developing resilience, grit, and mental toughness that will serve you in all areas of life. But this isn't just about personal achievement. It's about the impact you can have on the world around you. When you embrace difficulty and strive for growth, you become an inspiration to others. You show them what's possible. You light the way for those who might be struggling in their own journeys. Think about the people you admire most. The leaders, the innovators, the game changers. They didn't achieve greatness by avoiding challenges. They achieved it by facing those challenges head on, by seeing opportunities where others saw obstacles, by refusing to give up even when the odds were stacked against them. You have that same potential within you. You have the ability to not just change your own life, but to positively impact the lives of countless others. But it starts with a decision to embrace the difficult path, a decision to welcome challenges as opportunities for growth. A decision to commit to becoming the best version of yourself, no matter what it takes. This decision isn't a one-time thing. It's a choice you have to make every single day. When you wake up in the morning, you have to choose to give your best effort regardless of how you feel. When you face a setback, you have to choose to see it as a lesson, not a failure. When you're tired and want to give up, you have to choose to keep pushing forward. These daily choices might seem small in the moment, but they add up over time. They compound. They create momentum. And before you know it, you're achieving things you once thought impossible. But here's the beautiful thing. As you grow, as you achieve, as you overcome, your vision of what's possible expands. What once seemed like an insurmountable peak becomes just another stepping stone on your journey to even greater heights. That's the power of embracing difficulty. It doesn't just help you achieve your current goals, it opens your eyes to possibilities you never even considered. It expands your vision of what you're capable of. It pushes you to dream bigger, reach higher, and strive for even greater achievements. But this journey isn't just about personal achievement. It's about becoming a force for good in the world. It's about using your unique gifts and talents to make a positive impact on the lives of others. When you commit to personal growth, when you embrace difficulty and strive for excellence, you become a beacon of hope for others. You show them what's possible. You inspire them to push beyond their own limitations. Think about it. Every great movement, every significant change in history started with individuals who were willing to face difficulties head on. There are people who refuse to accept the status quo, who dare to dream of a better future, and who are willing to do the hard work to make that dream a reality. You have that same potential within you. You have the power to be a catalyst for positive change in your family, your community, and even the world. But it starts with embracing your own journey of growth and transformation. Remember, the challenges you face aren't there to break you. They're there to make you. There are opportunities for growth, for learning, for becoming stronger and more resilient. Every difficulty you overcome, every obstacle you surmount is preparing you for even greater achievements in the future. So don't shy away from the hard times. Don't run from the challenges. Instead, lean into them. Embrace them. Use them as fuel for your growth and development. When you face a difficult situation, instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? How can I use this experience to grow and become better? This shift in perspective can transform your entire life. It can turn obstacles into opportunities, setbacks into stepping stones, and difficulties into catalysts for growth. But this isn't just about overcoming challenges. It's about proactively seeking out opportunities for growth. It's about constantly pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, about setting ambitious goals and working tirelessly to achieve them. Think about areas in your life where you become comfortable, where you've settled into routines and stopped challenging yourself. These are the areas where you have the greatest potential for growth. Maybe it's in your career, where you've been doing the same job for years without seeking new challenges or opportunities for advancement. Maybe it's in your relationships, where you've stopped putting in the effort to grow and deepen your connections. Or maybe it's in your personal development, where you've stopped learning new skills or expanding your knowledge. Whatever areas you identify, commit to pushing yourself beyond your current limitations. Set ambitious goals. Take on new challenges. Seek out opportunities to learn and grow. And remember, growth isn't always comfortable. In fact, it's often uncomfortable. But that discomfort is a sign that you're stretching yourself, that you're pushing beyond your current limitations. It's a sign that you're on the path to becoming the best version of yourself. As you embark on this journey of growth and self-improvement, remember that you're not alone. Surround yourself with people who support your goals, who challenge you to be better, who inspire you to keep pushing forward even when times are tough. Seek out mentors who have walked the path you're on, who can provide guidance and wisdom based on their own experiences. Learn from their successes and their failures. Let their stories inspire you and fuel your own journey. But also remember that your journey is unique. While you can learn from others, don't fall into the trap of constantly comparing yourself to them. Your path is your own. Your challenges are unique to you. And your victories, no matter how small they might seem to others, are worth celebrating. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small. Acknowledge your progress, your growth, your victories. These celebrations will fuel your motivation and give you the strength to keep pushing forward when times are tough. But also be kind to yourself when you fall short. Remember, failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become stronger and more resilient. as you continue on this journey of growth and self-improvement, remember why you started. Remember the dreams that ignited this fire within you. Remember the vision of the person you want to become, the impact you want to make. Let that vision guide you. Let it be your North Star when times are tough, when obstacles seem insurmountable, when you're tempted to give up. Because here's the truth. The journey of personal growth and achievement is not always easy. There will be times when you want to quit, when you question whether it's all worth it. But those are the moments that define you. Those are the moments when champions are made. In those moments, remember this, you are capable of so much more than you realize. You have strengths and abilities that you haven't even tapped into yet. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, to achieve any goal, to become the person you've always dreamed of being. But that power is only unleashed when you're willing to embrace the difficulties, to welcome the challenges, to see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. So I challenge you, embrace the difficult path. Welcome the challenges, see the opportunities and the obstacles, because that's where true growth happens. That's where real progress is made. That's where lasting success is achieved. Your potential is waiting to be unleashed. Your greatness is yearning to be expressed. The world is waiting for the unique gifts that only you can offer. It's time to answer that call. It's time to step into your greatness. It's time to become the person you were always meant to be. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Embrace the difficulty. Welcome the challenges. And watch as you transform not just your circumstances, but yourself in the process. The world is waiting for you. Your destiny is calling. Your potential is yearning to be unleashed. It's time to answer that call. It's time to step into your greatness. The future is yours to create. Now go out there and make it extraordinary.